Hi, I'm Sarah Scott. Thanks for joining us for Agriculture for All. Today we're going to learn about nutrients for life from Melissa Biggie. She'll be teaching us all about the nutrients that plants need to grow. Let's listen in.
Hey there! I'm so glad you could join us. I'm sorry we can't be together in person, but let's go have some fun anyway. Come on, let's go! As we sit down for dinner, we have all of this food on our plates. But do you ever wonder where it comes from? All that food you eat to keep you healthy and help you grow big and strong is grown by farmers all over the world. But do you ever wonder what those farmers need to grow all of that food? Let's take a look. First off, these plants need sunlight and water. Sunlight gives plants the energy they need for photosynthesis. Water also helps with photosynthesis and helps move nutrients into the plant through the roots. Another thing plants need to grow is healthy soil. But what does healthy soil mean? I'm going to have some friends join me now to explain. Today we're supposed to be joined by a very special guest to talk a little bit about how we grow healthy plants and keep our soil healthy. Well, hi, Mr. N. I'm so glad you could join us today.
Well, hi, Melissa. How are you?
I'm good. Can you tell us why you have that N on your hat?
Well, N is for nitrogen. N is the chemical symbol for nitrogen. So if you look at a periodic table, here I have a periodic table, the N is my chemical symbol for nitrogen.
Do plants need nitrogen?
Oh, yes. Plants do need nitrogen. And nitrogen is one of the 17 essential nutrients that plants need.
How do plants get their nitrogen?
Well, plants get their nitrogen, well, it's naturally occurring in the soil, so they get it from the soil through their roots. Sometimes, though, there just isn't enough nitrogen in the soil, so farmers might have to add a little fertilizer.
Why is nitrogen so important to a plant?
Well, nitrogen helps the plant grow green and healthy. And it also helps the plant with photosynthesis. It helps it grow tall and strong. There's also, if there's not enough nitrogen, they may turn yellow. And so, like this plant, see how the leaves are turning yellow? It didn't have enough nitrogen.
Okay, thank you so much for joining us today, Mr. N. I know you have a busy time ahead with farmers in the fields, so we better let you get back to work. So, as Mr. N told us, he's one of the 17 essential nutrients that plants need to grow. Plants get their nitrogen from the soil, and when nitrogen is depleted from the soil, farmers will replace it with fertilizer. Nitrogen helps plants stay green and healthy and helps with photosynthesis. I think we have another special guest getting ready to join us. Oh, look, here's Mrs. P. You're looking good today, Mrs. P.
Thanks.
What does the P stand for?
Well, the P is my chemical symbol for phosphorus. So the P stands for phosphorus.
Do plants need phosphorus too?
Yes, plants definitely need phosphorus. It's one of those 17 essential nutrients that plants need to grow.
Where does the phosphorus come from?
Well, plants get phosphorus from the soil. It's naturally occurring there. Sometimes, though, there's not enough phosphorus in the soil, so a farmer might have to add fertilizer.
Why do plants need phosphorus?
Well, phosphorus helps the plant grow strong and healthy, and it helps protect the plant so it doesn't get as sick. It also helps the plant grow healthy roots.
What happens if there's not enough phosphorus?
Well, if there's not enough phosphorus, the plant won't grow as big, and it might start to get purpling leaves like this plant did.
Wow, it looks like you're very important. Thanks for your time, Mrs. P.
Thanks, Melissa.
So, as Mrs. P told us, the P stands for phosphorus. Phosphorus, also, much like nitrogen, is one of the 17 essential nutrients. He comes from the soil and is also fertilizer and is often mined from sediment deposits. Phosphorus helps with root growth and is important in that. Wow, wait, I think there's more. Mrs. K is getting ready to join us now. Hello, Mrs. K.
Well, hello, Melissa.
What does your K stand for?
Well, my K is kind of tricky, but it is my chemical symbol for potassium. On the periodic table, K is the symbol for potassium.
We already learned that plants need two other things, nitrogen and phosphorus. They really need potassium too?
Yes, plants definitely need potassium too. You know, nitrogen and phosphorus and potassium, they're the three macronutrients that plants need. So they're the three nutrients that plants need the most of out of the 17 essential nutrients.
Where do plants get their potassium?
Well, plants get their potassium from the soil, just like nitrogen and potassium. It's naturally occurring there. But if there isn't enough potassium in the soil, well, farmers might have to fertilize.
Why is potassium so important?
Well, potassium helps keep the plant healthy. It helps protect it from droughts and diseases. So potassium's pretty important.
What happens if there's not enough potassium in the soil?
Well, if there's not enough potassium in the soil, sometimes the edges of their leaves will turn yellow, and they might even start to turn brown and die, just like this plant. Sometimes, though, it really makes it so the plant can't produce a very good fruit. You can see the comparison here with the plant that didn't have enough potassium, how small that corn is.
Thanks for joining us today, Mrs. K. So as Mrs. K told us, the K stands for potassium, also one of those 17 essential nutrients. It comes from the soil, and when the soil doesn't have enough potassium, farmers will add fertilizer to their fields. Potassium helps protect plants from diseases and droughts. And as you can see, those three macronutrients, N, P, and K, are important for plant growth and health. Much like you get the nutrients that you need from the foods that you eat to stay healthy and grow. I'm so excited that Mr. N, Mrs. P, and Miss K could join us to teach you all about why plants need N, P, and K to grow and be healthy. But what does that mean to a farmer? Let's head to Iowa and talk to Farmer Dan and find out as he prepares to plant his fields to sweet corn.
Hi, Colonel. I'm just checking my soil analysis from my field to see if I need some nitrogen for my sweet corn. I think I do need nitrogen, it looks like. I think I'm supposed to wait here.
Oh, are you Dandy?
Yes, I am.
Woo! Mr. Colonel, he sent me out here, said you needed some nitrogen. I'm Mr. N. Oh boy, do you need a little nitrogen. Actually, you need quite a bit. I can help you. Ready? I'll take care of it. Out to the field I go. I think I got you covered. Oh, looks like you might need more help. Let me get a friend. Wait here. Well, are you Dandy?
Yes, I am.
Well, I am Mrs. P. And Mr. N sent me. He said you might need my service. Oh, heavens. You just need a little more P. But you do need some more phosphorus. Because phosphorus really helps your plants grow. Well, I can help you with that. Here I go. Dan? Dandy? Is it
Yes,
you?
Yes.
I've been looking everywhere. I got lost. Sorry I took so long.
It's okay.
Well, Mrs. P sent me. What is it? What is it you need here?
I think I need a little bit of potassium.
Oh, potassium. Oh,
Yeah.
you don't need much, just a little. That'd really help in your field though, just a little. Oh, I can take care of that. Just give me a minute.
Thank you. Is that enough?
Well, Dan, I think we got you covered. I think we got enough. Yeah.
I should have.
Yep, that was enough. I think you're good.
I should have a great crop of corn.
I think you'll have a great crop of corn. Mr. N was here and Mrs. P. I think you're covered.
Thank you.
Thanks, Dan. You have a great day.
You too. Hi, Colonel. Hey, I just wanted to stop and thank you for helping me get all the nutrients I needed for my crop. I think I'm going to have a great crop of corn now. Thank you.
It would be a lot of fun if Mr. N, Mrs. P, and Miss K really showed up to apply the fertilizer. But actually, farmers use technology like GPS and like this planter to apply nutrients and fertilizer to the field in the places that it's needed to help the seeds grow. Other times in the growing season, farmers might use big sprayers or fertilizer spreaders to apply the nutrients as needed. Next time you sit down for a nutritious dinner, remember the role that N, P, and K played in putting that food on your table and keeping you healthy.
Thank you, Melissa, for that information about nutrients for life and what plants need. If you have any questions about plants needs in Kansas, be sure to email the 5 County Farm Bureau office. That's at 5countyfb@gmail.com. Thank you on behalf of the Montgomery, Labette, Wilson, Neosho, and Crawford County for joining us today.